welcome back to Kids Create Playdate. Today we are going to be making some toppling tower turtles. So what you're going to need is a couple of bottle caps. I'm lucky enough that my bottle caps are already green, but if you have any other color bottle cap, just paint in acrylic paint green, let them to dry, and then once they're dry, come back and watch the rest of the video. Okay, so what else you're going to need is you're going to need some paper, a pencil, potentially an eraser, you know, glue stick, craft glue, scissors, googly eyes if you want, and some felt. You can use just paper, but felt just makes it a little bit more sturdy. Okay, so let's get started. So I already drew one of my little turtles. So what I did, it was just a practice one. So you do put one of your bottle tops there and you go around the bottle top with your pencil. So all the way around. Perfect. And then once you have that, you have a circle, and then you're going to add a head. So make the head whatever size you like. And then front legs or fins. There we go. Back legs. Flippers, back flippers. And the little tail. So just like a little point. And there you have a little turtle. Then what you're going to do is you're going to grab your scissors and you're going to cut out that turtle, and this will make the pattern that you will use to cut out the felt. I'm just cutting it out. I'm going to use my smaller scissors because these are a bit more intricate to cut out than those big scissors like to do. There we go. That's working a lot better. There we go. And going to round the shell bit. Do the other flipper. There we go. And around the other part of the shell, and now the back flippers or legs. There we go. And almost done. We just got the last two parts like the bottom. Just following those lines that you drew. Just give it a little trim. Perfect. So that is my little turtle shape. I'm just going to make it a little bit more symmetrical on this side. There we go. Perfect. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our felt. I've just got some lime green, or light green I should say. Oh, perfect. Fits on perfectly. So I've got 4 bottle tops, so I'm going to make 4 of these. Obviously, if you have more bottle tops, you can make as many as you want, and it'll make it even harder when you try stacking them up. So I'm just going to cut it across. See, it fits pretty perfectly on there. And then I'm going to follow my pattern that I've made. Just going around, and leg, trim, and trim. Cutting out my little turtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You could make them all a different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle if you wanted to. I'll just keep cutting out. And cutting them out like this. Oh, perfect. And I'll cut around where the head's going to be. Round. Just trying to be very careful. Obviously with scissors you always try to be careful, you know. You don't want to hurt yourself. And I cut up like this. And put it back on. Line it up. Ooh, yep. And I just have this last little bit to go. And cutting. And I'm just going to cut the head out like so. There's my little turtle shape. Okay, so then the little body will go on it like so. Okay, let's cut some more out. I'm going to, for the next couple, I think I'm going to try to make the head a little bit bigger so I can fit those googly eyes on properly. But I'll keep the rest the same. So I'm just going to put it on. I'm going to use my pencil just to trace it out this time because it might be a bit easier to cut out without having to hold both. Just roughly marking where I'm going to cut. I can always trim it after. And a little tail and the other leg, and around the shell and there. Cool. So there's my rough pencil line on it. So you can either keep cutting around the same original one or you can trace over on the felt and just cutting around there and up. And where the shell would be. And now my head I'm going to make bigger than the last one. All the way around. And the little shell. And cut. And round. And cut. And there we go. There. Cut. And last but not least, you have to cut the other leg out. A little tail and the leg. Perfect. So there's my little turtle. I'll just put it that way. He's a bit bigger than the other one, so I'm going to trim him a little bit. Just trim him down a bit. Try to make it all a little bit more smaller. Trim the side down a bit so he's not abnormally larger than our original. There we go. Perfect. Two little turtles. Two more to go. I'm actually also going to grab myself a Sharpie. So a black marker. You can get a black marker or you can use a black fine liner. And I'm just going to draw a pattern on the shell. So I'm going to do one line on the side here, one here, one here, and one here. It's like 4 lines, relatively evenly spaced. I'm going to bring it up to the center a little bit, and then I'm just going to make a little pattern. There we go. And then I'll put another line down there. So it's a little bit of an off hexagonomy. So there you go. So that's one done. I'm going to draw a hexagon on this one. So that means it has 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's my little hexagon, and then I'm going to, at each point, bring it down to the edge of the bottle cap. All the way down. Perfect. And I'm going to do it with the other two as well. I might change it up a little bit. Make it a bit bigger on this one. So that one's a bit bigger. And then same thing though, lines all the way down to the bottom of the bottle cap. And perfect. And last but not least, one more, and I'm going to do similar to what I did on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexagon, and bring it down and down and down, 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 and last but not least, bring it all the way down. So there's my little turtles. They're little shells. You can draw little patterns on them, anything like that. You could even do like, say, different colors on them. I'm going to grab my other felt and I'm going to cut out 2 more of these. So just cut it across because that's where it is going to be. I'm going to cut, and then tail, cut. And I'm just going to trim this a little bit. Trim. Oh, it's not working well. Oh well. Hopefully that will come off. No, it works well enough. Okay, line it back up again. There we go. And trim the tail. Line it up again. Tail, trim, and the other leg. And then we go trimming it along here, and where the body is, and front leg. I'm going to rotate to the other side. Cutting, cutting, cutting. Snip, snip, snip. And round we go. Making the head. Whee! And the other half of the head. And down. And last bit, we're going to go up. So there we go, we got one more, and last but not least, we have one more to cut out. So we grab our felt and go cut along those lines. Snip, snip, snip. Whee. There we go. And cutting along here. Snip, snip, snip. Last part, cutting out the last back legs and the tail. And snip, snip, snip. Perfect, and we're done with the felt part. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to grab our glue stick and we are going to smother the edges of the bottle top like so, and then place it in the center where we want it. Perfect. We'll do the same thing. Smother the inside. Get lots of glue on it. And make sure it's all over so it will stick well. And stick it down. Perfect. And keep going. 2 more. Smothering. Making sure, see, there's lots of glue. And all the way around the circle. And putting it on. There we go. And one more. And there we go. See, there's our little turtles. And finally, we are going to put some googly eyes on if they fit. I think I made some of the heads a bit small. Ooh. Sticking onto myself. Yep, that will fit there. This one will fit. I don't know if this one will fit. We'll try, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to grab our craft glue. Pow! There's a bit of glue, dried up glue on it. What we're going to do is, I find it easiest if you do it this way. You put a little dollop on the back of the googly eye, and then you place it where you want it to go. Don't worry if you get a little bit on the top of the googly eye. If you're using crafting glue, it should dry clear. So it doesn't matter that much. And there's the other googly eye, and press them down. That's our little turtle so far. There's one done. And so we will need, how many more eyes will we need? We have 3 more turtles and they both have 2 eyes. How many? 6. That is correct. There we go. Okay, and remember, dollop on the back of the glue. It just saves glue. And it's less messy. I'll put a little bit of glue on the back, and we put it on like so. That one had the smallest head, so the eyes didn't fit on that great, but that's okay. Still works. Dollop. Oh, I put a bit too much of a dollop on that one. That's okay. I'll use that other part of the dollop on this one. And put the eye in. 2 little googly eyes. And last but not least, 2 more eyes. And we have finished our 4 little turtles. And place it on like so. Perfect. So we've got 4 little turtles, or however many you made. And what you can do with them, the more you have, the harder it will be, but you can stack them up and play a game to see how many turtles you can have making a big tower before they topple. So make as many as you can, so you maybe even 20, and see if you can get all 20 standing up. You can play it by yourself or you can play it with your friends and family. So I hope you guys enjoyed making these cute little bottle top turtles with me, and I hope you enjoy playing Toppling Turtle Tower with your friends and family. If you want to see more craft activities with me and learn more, make sure you subscribe so you can follow along with me. I look forward to seeing you guys next time.